Okay, so now that the trailer project has been introduced, so you kind of have an idea of what you're going to be doing, let me show you what I would do as my first steps because I will admit going through like all of these sounds is a bit intimidating. That one can be deleted. Like for example, if I just go here, there's like a bunch of like actually I think I use those ones. Those are pretty nice. Okay, so I want you to think of it very similar to when we did the 8-bit, where even though they're in packs and there's a lot of them, it's the same thing. You're just going to drag them over into your GarageBand project when you find ones that you like. So some of these are musical and some of these are sound effect. These ones are all musical. So like for it or the 1917, like that would probably be pretty good for certain sections. These ones looks like it's all just like effects. So like whooshes, that's a good one. Like especially like for like the Avatar one, there's like that right there sounds great for Avatar because it's got like a little water section to it. Um, okay. There's a lot though. There really is. There's quite a bit in this pack. Okay, so but let's just say I want to get started with one of them. I'm just gonna go over the very beginning steps, and then I will post the next two tutorials after. So I'm gonna say cancel. Okay, I don't want any of this stuff. So start a brand new boy, and I'll choose a different video. So let's see. I'll do I'll do I'll do Dune. This is sight unseen. Now, what I'm going to do before I even consider looking through the sounds is I want to watch this. And while I do it, I'm going to kind of go through the process that I would go through. Let me get rid of this because I don't really need that. So, step one, when I play it, if you turn one in like this, like I'm going to take a point away, maybe two. It should bother you. I don't think anybody does this anymore. Maybe in the beginning of our time together. So you got to take these two things off because when it's a musical project, you can hide it as long as you're in tempo. But when it's a video project, you got to take these things off. That also, I always change when I'm doing a video project. I change by going to this little arrow to time because I don't really want it in beats. I want it in time. Okay, so I'm going to also do this. This is what I would do. Now, I'm not requiring this of you, but I strongly recommend it so you have an idea of what you're going to be looking for before you start looking for it because that pack there's tons of sounds in it. So if you start like actually like considering what might work, so I add an arrangement track. We've done this before and you can add things, but it doesn't have to be intro verse. You can rewrite it. So I'm gonna press play, see what I got.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it. What did you see?
Boom, to like right there. He's like I'm gonna move my thing to right where that white line is. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna say what's going on here is I would say, let me zoom in too so I have like plenty of space. I would say right here, there's like he's dreaming, right? It seems like it. I've never seen this movie. I don't watch these kinds of things. Dreaming, and there's like some suspenseful mystery. And that's just gonna help me inform like the way I'm gonna go about choosing my sound. So for this section, but typically like trailers will like kind of do this like jump around, but now he's not.
There's a
Now he's,
crusade coming.
see, now there's totally different vibe.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dream?
Okay, to me, I would say I'm gonna add another boy because there's like just a short section of action.
There's a crusade coming.
Boom, just a little bit. It's kind of like, I would say something like this is like action preview. So maybe this would be a good time for just like some hits of some sort, some subwoofers. Okay, and then it goes back to being calm.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them?
Yes.
The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Pain. You inherit too much power. You have proven you can rule yourself.
Maybe right there, just because there's like some fighting, I would do an end. Because all this kind of seems like a similar vibe. Like, what would I say? I would say we're still kind of mysterious, Maybe I would say something like this mysterious buildup, something like that, Doesn't have to be, just it's not you're not this is just to inform the way you're gonna make your decisions.
You have proven you can rule yourself.
Okay, now he's gonna fight, or he's practicing. But either way, you
Now
want
you
something.
must learn to rule others.
You'd want something a little bit more aggressive right there.
Something none of your ancestors learned.
Okay, like right there, I'd say just like a quick moment of action, maybe.
Now you must learn.
There you go, to right there. So a quick moment of action.
Learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned.
My father rules an entire planet.
He's losing it.
He's getting a richer one.
He'll lose that one too.
Okay, that's like a good section. I would say there's like a slight kind of like, because you get some introduction of like new characters. There was a moment where the guy was like just looking out into whatever he's looking at, all proud. I would say like pride, like maybe build up a little bit, because it looks like right here where the white line is, there's some change in the axe, with this like whatever these things are. By the way, never mind. Oops. Okay.
Arrakis is a death trap.
Kill them. This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Okay. Let's go to about right here.
Let's fight like demons.
Boom. Right there, there's got to be like a little hit of some sort. Let's say this is a kind of another build-up, bro. They're really building it up. Build-up action. And then I'm guessing, I've never seen this all the way.
Like demons.
Boom, action. So you want something like all this is gonna. You want something
An animal caught in a
suspenseful.
trap will gnaw off its own.
It's short. Either way, they're really kind of doing the whole thing. I would say just in that section, you got some action.
Own leg to escape. What will you do?
I know you.
Okay. Kind of spaced out for a second.
Its
So
own leg To
back.
escape. What will you do?
Back to some mystery. And then it looks like we go into some more action.
I know you.
I should actually move this to here. There we go.
One day, the legend will be born.
I would say all this would be under the category of action
All of
still.
civilization
You want it
depends
to
on
be
it.
a little bit aggressive.
The future. I can see it.
Yep. Still kind of like high energy stuff.
I must not fear.
Oh yeah.
Fear is the mind killer.
My Lord Duke.
Or the
Maybe right there where he starts to like, yeah, like as that like fades to black, maybe
mind killer.
there's a switch. Let's see.
My Lord Duke.
Where the fear is gone. Only I will remain.
Go, go, go!
In a slight moment of resolution before that big thing in the sand starts doing its business. And then the end looks like suspense of some sort. Like everyone's running all scared. Right? Let's see. Cool. This will be, I will post the rest of my tutorial after, but I would say that this would be a pretty good goal for the day while I'm gone. If you then, I'll just do like a short kind of preview. Like if you then, since, like I said, you don't have to do this, but you can also just start dragging things in and just do trial by error or whatever. Like for example, like let's say I want no, that one's nothing. Cinematic pack. Let's say it's like, okay, this is sight unseen. I don't even know what this is gonna sound like, and I just drag it in. Let's see what would that look like now. Obviously, you'd want to time it up correctly, so mine's not. Like, I would want some music there too, so maybe.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control.
See, that's actually not that bad. I think the music is a little too loud, so I would either turn it down or do a little automation, okay? Something like that, you know, but it's not that bad.
Happening to me.
But because there's so many like,
There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
What did you see?
like right there, then he like wakes up. Like I would maybe like cut that out, boom, boom, and like drop her.
There's a crusade coming.
And then like right there, something like